Hello friends, and welcome to the ACOP Vision and Culture course. I'm glad you've decided to take the course. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is Wes Mills, and I have a 5-generation legacy in the Apostolic Church of Pentecost of Canada. There were 2 generations before me, and there are now 2 generations coming after me who are actively involved in the Apostolic Church of Pentecost of Canada. I've been a credential holder with ACOP for more than 40 years. I served as an ACOP pastor from 1981 until 1997. And then from 1997 until 2004, I served in the national office as the Director of Administration and Finance. And since 2004, I have had the privilege of serving as the President of the Apostolic Church of Pentecost. I've had a front row seat to most of what's happened in the Apostolic Church of Pentecost over the past 25 years. And much of what I have to share with you will be firsthand observations and experience that I've had as part of the Apostolic Church of Pentecost of Canada. Walt Disney, the creative genius behind the Disney Corporation, passed away while Walt Disney World Amusement Park was under construction in Orlando, Florida. At the dedication of the park, someone remarked, "Isn't it too bad that Walt didn't live to see this?" And Mike Vance, the creative director of Disney Studios, said, "Oh, he did see it. That's why it's here." You see, vision is a picture of a preferable future. In Proverbs 29 and verse 18, it says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Organizational culture is the basic pattern of shared assumptions, of norms, beliefs, values, and practices that govern the behavior of an organization. Culture is the social glue that holds an organization together by providing language, systems, symbols, rites, ceremonies, and rituals. Culture is shaped by the narratives and legends and the stories of the organization's founders and its heroes. Peter Drucker once said that culture eats strategy for breakfast. Now, that's not to say that strategy isn't important, but if the culture is wrong, the best strategy in the world will have little effect because it will undermine what you strategically desire to do. So culture is very important for organizations. Through this course, we want to examine the vision and the mission that have created the culture of the Apostolic Church of Pentecost of Canada. We want to consider the unique beliefs and values that have shaped the culture of ACOP. And we want to explore the norms, the practices, and the perspectives of the Apostolic Church of Pentecost of Canada. Cognitively, you will come to understand some of the factors that have influenced the culture of ACOP. You'll be introduced to some key individuals who have shaped the culture of ACOP, and you will develop an understanding of the shared assumptions, norms, beliefs, values, and practices of ACOP. Effectively, you will develop a passion for the envisioned future of ACOP. You'll come to appreciate that ACOP is not just an organization, but a living organism. You will also sense the fervor and conviction that shape the values and the practices of ACOP. Cognitively, you'll find your place in ACOP's envisioned future. You'll be able to navigate the culture of ACOP, and you'll be able to articulate the vision and help others understand the culture of ACOP. Most of the founding generation of leaders of ACOP had passed on by the time I became a credential holder with the denomination. But I've had the privilege of working with many of the second generation of ACOP leaders, and I will be introducing many of them to you throughout this course. For nearly 20 years, I've had the privilege of playing a key role in the shaping of ACOP vision and culture. In 2012, ACOP began a shift from volunteer district directors to vocational regional directors. And the regional directors, along with the president and the administrator of ACOP, together form the oversight ministry area of the Apostolic Church of Pentecost of Canada, of course, underneath the purview of the Board of Trustees. We often refer to the National Apostolic Team simply as the A-Team. Bill Johnson once said this about apostolic teams. He said, apostolic teams are not necessarily made up of just apostles and prophets. They are a group of people that together carry an apostolic mission without selfish agendas. They are sent by leadership and entrusted with delegated authority to establish God's rule in their realm of experience and expertise. When they go with that heart, they carry an apostolic anointing because they function under the umbrella of an apostolic authority. Throughout this course, the A-Team will be contributing their thoughts and comments about the vision and culture of ACOP. And so I want to introduce them to you before we carry on any further. So the current members of the A-Team are the Pacific Regional Director, Stan Powers. The Rocky Mountain Regional Director is Calvin Ellerby. The Prairie Regional Director is Jordan Gadsby. The Central Regional Director is Rod Barks. And the Atlantic and Quebec Regional Director is Ken Parker. And Trevor Yeaman is the ACOP Administrator. So they, along with me, form the National Apostolic Team, which oversee the day-to-day operations of our fellowship. Well, that's an introduction about what this course is all about, and I trust that you will enjoy as we continue to unfold about the vision and the culture of ACOP. Till next time, I'm Wes Mills.